Hello, fam! It is summertime and peak farmers market season here in the Bay Area. And last week, we saw these crazy looking cucumbers and we knew we had to make another episode of What the F Is This?
So, before we get into this wonderful specimen of a cucumber, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. This is the Adventures of Carly-Ann channel, where we are always pursuing our passions, trying to improve a little every day, and we want to encourage you to do the same. So we want to share our struggles, our failures, our wins, our successes, and everything about life. So if you're all for it, hit that subscribe, hit the bell, and welcome to our community.
So apparently, these dinosaur egg-looking cucumber things are called sambar or sambar. And I'm totally going to say all of these names wrong, so sorry about that. But it's named after the lentil chowder that's like super popular in South India. And it's also called like dosakai, field marrows, and yellow cucumber, but that's not the same as lemon cucumber because those are different things. And it also goes by Malabar cucumber, if that sounds familiar, because we've done another video on Malabar spinach over here somewhere. Check that one out. That one's an interesting doozy as well. It also goes by something like Magay or Magi, and Mangalore, and Madras, and Ballari, and Mogam. Anyways, they're kind of small, almost like an orange or like chayote size, but oblong in shape. And it has these beautiful, like striking green and yellow stripes, splotches, spots, thingies. And I guess it gets more and more yellow and like almost deep orange as it ripens. As you can have guessed, it does come and is native from India, and it's made its way throughout Asia, all the way now into the States.
While they're botanically classified as a cucumber, they're part of the melon and squash family, but kind of closer to melons than squashes.
They're like the melon because their flesh is like white and very mild, slightly sweet if you're lucky, kind of like a melon, but the rinds and the seeds are edible like a cucumber, except they're pretty tough, so you kind of don't want to if it wasn't pleasant tasting that. And a lot of folks like to skip the seeds because they can be bitter.
Yeah, and when you're picking them, it's funny we mentioned that because going to the farmer's market and asking the farmer how to pick sambar cucumbers, they kind of didn't know. But from our research, it says that some of the green ones are better for raw, and the yellow ones are better for cooking. Either way, taste your cucumbers before deciding on the application you want to use them for.
Fortunately, these cucumbers are super hardy, kind of like melons, I guess, and so much better than our favorite Persian ones. God, they like die so fast.
Yeah, those little cucumbers from like a Korean market. They're so tasty. Yeah, any Asian market, but they're so tasty, but they spoil and get bad so fast. But anyway, that's another What the F series.
Yeah, so these cucumbers will store pretty long, like at least a week in your fridge. So that's like probably the longest lasting cucumber that we know of.
Pretty long storage, so you're good there if you forget it in the back of the fridge. But anyway, we want to share a couple recipes with sambar cucumbers that we found really delicious. So let's head into the kitchen and show you.
But wait,
there's more!
Like most cucumbers, the sambar is mostly water and therefore pretty low in calories. It's a great like diuretic, helps you poop.
Really good sources of vitamin A, C, E, a lot of antioxidants, minerals, some magnesium, some potassium, some phosphorus.
We'll put up the text if you don't understand.
If you can't understand me, just read. So let's hop in the kitchen.
To make this pickled cucumber, peel, deseed, and slice thinly one whole sambar cucumber. In a small saucepan, mix 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar, 1 tablespoon of oil, a pinch or 2 of Korean red chili flakes, depending on how spicy you want it, a good sprinkle of salt, ½ teaspoon of cumin, a ½ teaspoon of fennel seeds, a whole cinnamon stick, and a big squeeze from half a lemon, about maybe 2-3 tablespoons. All of this you can tweak to your own preferences. Then go ahead and turn on the heat, give everything a really good mix, and allow it to come to a syrupy consistency. Then take it off the heat and mix all of that with your sliced cucumbers. Make sure everything gets coated really well, then set it in the fridge to essentially marinate for at least a couple of hours. The longer, the more flavor it will have. Enjoy this flavor-packed cucumber by itself or as a complimentary side dish. For this simple stir fry, we're going to heat up a pan with oil, then season the oil with curry powder. You can also try cloves or peppercorn. Then add about a half cup of chopped carrots. We'll let those cook for a couple minutes first before we add in our cucumber. About a cup's worth or whatever will fit in your pan. Cook that down and then finish up with some salt and pepper, and that's pretty much it. You can always add any other seasonings or spices, and of course, since carrots and cucumbers can be consumed raw, you can cook it to any desired texture as well. Hope you enjoy!
So how would you guys use these Sambar cucumbers? Let us know in the comments. I just want to know what else you can do with them. So yeah, share the goods, guys.
And if you enjoyed learning about this guy, give us a thumbs like. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next What the F Is This episode, which is going to be my favorite vegetable. Bye!